Look, guys, I may have said about Bart vs. the Space Mutants being a bad game, right? I already said that. But it is God compared to Super Hylide. I mean, just think for a moment. Bart vs. Space Mutants is obviously a bad game. I already talked about in a video that I recorded that probably will never be seen by everybody how much of a bad design it is. And not even in graphics. The graphics are okay. It's just that the design and the programming is bad. I already talked about how the spray button is weird, how the enemies are a bit weirder too, the music, the positioning, basic stuff. It's the basic stuff that hinders the game. So it's not that bad. But Super Highlight is a different beast. It's basically taking everything bad about it's what do I say? Right. It's taking everything bad about Bart vs. the Space Mutants, as well as the stuff that got it right, and either destroying it to shreds or making it 100 times worse. That are my two analyses of Super Highlight. And to think that this game is an RPG, and the worst part is that I think this is the third highlight. In here, this is the second highlight. In Japan exclusively, I think it's either the fourth or the third highlight. And I'm going to show you what you're going to see is probably the worst game ever made. I was actually dreading this moment because I actually played it too. It was like 94, 93, I don't know the year. Probably as late as 96. And I played this on my Sega Genesis. And I remember how much disappointment I felt. I think this was like after I was playing Sonic 3 and loving it. And then comes Super Highlight, ruining everything, ruining my day. I think it was like a Saturday, so congrats. You just ruined my entire weekend with it. So anyway, you are obviously wondering how bad the game is, how it looks, how it operates. So that's why I'm gonna show you right now. So here we are, everybody, booting up my Sega Genesis. And look at that. That is the first thing I see. I mean, I can barely read it. Just look at it. I can only read Super, but not Highlight. Okay, this is probably gonna be the cutscene. I don't even care about... I can honestly care less about the story. Whoa. This music, I cannot describe the music, not gonna lie. I mean, I guess his design looks great. Okay, this is the part I was talking about, the cutscene. But just look at it. This is beyond the... Okay, I'll get to the game, but I want to focus on the cutscene for now. Just look at it. It doesn't even look advanced. It looks like something I made in Microsoft Paint. Okay, so this is the fire. Okay. I might as well go to the game. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, I need to grave. Okay, then. Okay, so I can put a name. That's interesting. I was gonna go put BF. I want to be a warrior, obviously. Alright, let's go. Yeah, look at this. These are the graphics of the game. And just look at my character. Okay, so... I have so many emotions right now. But one of them definitely is regret. I mean, just look at this. This is the normal house, right? I can go in there. Seriously, I can go in there. So anyway, let's see this one. It's probably just a shop, I guess. Hold on, let me see this. Okay, I'm gonna go in. We'll have a nice one. $1,000. Okay, so I definitely need... So I definitely need something. go outside. Okay, this is a bit weird. I just got out of the town, and for some reason I'm a giant. So this is how I punch? Disappointing. Whoa. Okay, not gonna lie, this is a bit fun. Just punch enemies, but look at this. This is not a Sega Genesis. Seriously. It may look like it, but I like to... Okay, I'm gonna die. Okay, I didn't die, luckily. Yep, just died. I mean, it was kind of expecting. I just came in, out of nowhere, and started punching enemies. That's just how it works. So now you've seen the graphics part. But we need to talk about some parts that were not included in this recording. That you probably know. You guys will probably know. So let me just get to the game real quick. So I'm gonna go walk around the town. So as you can see, this costs money. Also, there's a time. There's a time limit, surprisingly. So you can't do really anything in this town, apart from just explore. But I want to show something, I just don't know what it is. But anyway, I don't think I can actually show it. But what I was gonna tell... Okay, I can actually pause this, but what I'm gonna tell is that there's a weight system. So every item actually has weight, like in kilograms. So this means you can't realistically put a heavy-ass armor. Now, honestly, this is kind of advanced, but this is just made in so many wrong levels. And the worst part is, I only play for this part. Not gonna lie. I'm not actually the type of guy who actually knows RPGs, how to play them specifically. But this, I can definitely tell this is the worst RPG. And it just comes to show that it's worse than Bart versus the Space Mutants. End of story.